Let's talk about paragraph writing. I heard you groan. Hang with me, I got some good stuff for you. For some reason, paragraph writing is one of the most challenging things I have to tackle with my students every year, and I can never quite put my finger on why. Each group manages to struggle with something different, and all I know is that it is a struggle. So my big goal is to change how I'm teaching paragraph writing so that all of my students can grow as writers this year. If it sounds like something you want to do too, keep watching. I'm sharing some simple things you can do with your writers to help change their paragraph writing. All of today's tips are coming from our free ultimate step-by-step guide to paragraph writing. This is an amazing resource that every writing teacher should have in their toolkit, and you're gonna wanna catch one for yourself. I'm gonna have the link to the resource up in the cards and down in the description box. All of my big ideas I'm sharing today came right from this guide. It has 4 huge ideas we need to consider when we're thinking about our instruction of paragraphs, along with 5 main focuses for your writing lessons. It's great. Grab yourself a copy. The first thing I'm going to be doing to help my paragraph writers is to ditch my paragraph writing unit. So often I've started my year by learning to write a really strong paragraph. And you would think this would set my students up for a great foundation of writing success. However, it consistently is not doing that for us. I have students every year who are struggling to generate the amount of text that would be considered a paragraph. We like to refer to that age-old idea of a paragraph as 5 sentences. But this year, I'm gonna switch my focus. Instead of starting the year with paragraph writing, I'm gonna start my year focusing on writing foundations that apply to every mode of writing. One of the reasons why paragraphs are so challenging to teach is because paragraphs are different depending on what you're writing. So I'm gonna toss out the paragraph unit and focus on the foundations. Something to think about when you're deciding which writing foundations are right for your students is an area of need for your specific students. For example, my students this year struggle to put periods at the end of their sentences. They can generate a great amount of text, but there is no punctuation in there at all. So for me, it would be super beneficial to start my year focusing on what is a complete sentence, what need punctuation at the end. That is a foundation that my students need for every single mode of writing we're gonna focus on this year. Their paragraphs are gonna look different in every piece, but that rule is something they need to master early on. Instead of that paragraph writing unit, choose things to focus on at the beginning of the year that all of your writers need to be successful. Now, to help your writers find that success, consider throwing out the traditional paragraph rules. Whoever is teaching my students that the number of lines they fill on the paper indicates a paragraph, please stop. Love you, bye. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, you have to make sure every paragraph has an introductory sentence and then 3 idea sentences and then a concluding sentence at the end. That is a great paragraph, but when in our modes of writing that we're teaching in the classroom is that actually the structure? Not terribly often. Think about it. When our students are writing a personal narrative, we want them to be writing with dialogue. Technically, each line of dialogue is a new paragraph. When students are writing about their opinions, I would hope they would have more than 3 reasons to support their opinion. I'm going to focus on teaching my paragraphs in the context of the mode of writing that we're focusing on. This is going to give students a stronger understanding of what a paragraph is for each different type of writing. If you are looking for all of these ideas and more suggestions for how to implement stronger paragraph writing in your classroom, along with some of the lesson ideas you can use to help you do just that, make sure you check out the ultimate step-by-step guide to paragraph writing. Again, it's linked up in the cards and down in the description box, and it's free, my favorite kind of resource. If you're looking for other ideas to help you in the writing classroom, make sure you check out our massive writing playlist here on YouTube. It's one of my favorite topics to talk about with you guys here. If you're not already, please make sure you are subscribed. We put out new content here every single week, and I would love to have you be a part of our community here on YouTube. Last but not least, I hope you have lots of fun paragraph writing, depending on your mode of writing, and that you have a not so wimpy day. Bye!